Hey friends, welcome to this first week's yoga practice for the month of March. I'm really excited to teach this. As I said before, March is such a beautiful time of year to make some changes and to clear out the clutter of last year and get ready for some amazing growth this year. So we're going to start our yoga practice on our backs today. So go ahead and get comfortable. Remember, as always, make sure that you are uninterrupted as best you can. Make sure that you're in a quiet space so that you can really tune into your body and the language that your body's speaking. So I'm going to turn my camera off as we get settled into the practice, and I'll see you at the end. All right, beautiful. Welcome to March. Go ahead and lay your spine on the mat and bring the bottoms of your feet to the mat with your knees up towards the sky. Just notice with the knees up how the spine kind of softens against the floor. Maybe take your arms out to a T. Take a really long breath in. Just let the breath come all the way up to the throat. And then exhale it all out. Starting to bring your awareness just to breathing. As thoughts come in and out as they do, you can acknowledge the thought and then just return to the focus of breathing. I like to take and really split my lungs into 3 parts. Let the breath rise from the base of my belly up into my chest, all the way up into my throat, and then exhale all the way back down in the same fashion, reverse. Go ahead and bring the soles of your feet together. Let your knees open. Place your right hand on your belly and your left hand on your heart. And now with your hands, can you feel the body's response to breath as it rises and falls? You get this tactile sensation, feeling the breath in the body through our hands. Just take a couple more of those. And go ahead and close your knees. Wrap your arms around your shins as you draw the knees into the chest. Tee out the arms, palms face up, nice and wide here. And take a breath in. Just let the knees fall over to the left, this first twist. And as I said in my introduction to this month, March is a time where we start to turn over the soil. We take those machines, a rototiller or a shovel, we move the earth. We clear out the old. What a better way to do that on the mat than with a practice full of twists. We need to help clean out the body, the spirit, really making space here, getting our soil ready to plant seeds. Bring your knees back up to center. And then go ahead and drop them over to the right. Just notice how your head knows exactly where to go. Nice. Bring your knees back up to center. Give them a squeeze in again. Now begin to lengthen everything. Toes go long down the mat. Arms sweep up and over the head, and we get this big stretch. Keeping your body nice and long, just sweep your arms up and over to the right, just a little bit, little tiny C curve, opening through the left side body. Then bring everything back to center. Squeeze the knees in tight like a ball. Wrap your arms around your shins. Maybe even curl up, tuck your chin. And then inhale. Lengthen everything again. Get really long. Arms go up and over to the left. Feel that. Beautiful. Come back to center. Inhale here. Long stretch. Point your toes. And when you exhale, wrap your arms around those bent knees, squeeze into a tight ball. Cross at your ankles, begin to rock front to back here. Maybe even coming up just a little bit, tuck the chin, round the shoulders, and then come all the way up to an easy seat. Letting your sitting bones root into the floor. Spine is nice and tall, chin is slightly drawn in. We're going to bring our right hand behind us, and the left hand is going to find your right knee. We're going to start by taking a really long breath in. And when you exhale, turn and look over your right shoulder. Feel that, and we'll stay. Maybe every inhale, get a little longer. Every exhale, twist a little deeper. Maybe just enjoy where you're at. Start to wind back to front, sit really tall, kind of reset the spine. Draw the chin in. This time the left hand goes around to the back, the right hand will find your left knee. You'll take a really big breath. And then begin to turn to the left, feeling this constriction. When we think about this, our internal organs are getting that same action as if we were squeezing out a towel. It's a wonderful benefit to the body. Go ahead and come back to center. And just roll over your legs and make your way to tabletop or all fours. We're going to do some hip circles here. Make sure your fingers are spread wide and then just start to circle the body. Kind of churning. Remember this idea of movement and taking the stiffness of winter, finding movement again. Beautiful. You'll take just a couple more. Closing your eyes and really attuning yourself to what you feel. Beautiful. And now go ahead and reverse your direction. Round you go. Maybe the head gets involved, the shoulders, the belly. Fantastic. Just take a couple more. And then go ahead and reset to tabletop. Find that stillness. I'm going to press the weight of your body just a little bit into the left hand, left knee, right arm rises up to the sky. Feel that rotation. See if you can get a little longer. Take a breath in. And then return the right hand to the mat. Reset. Tabletop, all fours. Shift the weight to the right hand, right knee, left arm. Up it goes. Stay for your exhale. Then get really long on your inhale. Reach. And then lower the hands. Beautiful. Press into the hands. Tuck your toes. Take a breath in. Beautiful. And now lift your hips up and back. Find downward facing dog. You might pedal out your dog. You might shimmy your hips. You might be still. See if your heart can reach a little bit closer to the thighs. That's just the direction that we're going. The tailbone is up to the sky. The heart's working towards the knees. Eyes are at your toes. Take a real big breath in. And then see if you can lower your heels just a micro amount. Right leg is going to drive up to the sky. Toes will stay down. Three-legged dog. And then exhale, bring your right foot forward between your hands. We're going to lower our left knee to the mat. Go ahead and bring your torso up, Crescent Lunge. Circle the arms out to the side and then up. Beautiful. Maybe push the hips slightly forward and down. Take a long breath in here. When you exhale, bring the palms together at your heart, seal them together. Take another breath in. Start to turn to the right, hooking your left elbow to the outside of your right thigh. Keep the spine nice and long here. Take another breath in. See if you can just turn just a little bit more. One more. Maybe look past your right shoulder. And then come back. Unwind the twist, circle the arms around and up, crescent lunge. Beautiful. Take another breath in, lift the heart, and then lower your hands to frame your right foot. Leave your left hand on the mat and bring your right arm up, this beautiful, easy twist. We call this one dragonfly a lot, but it's a little bit easier with the knee down. We have less fighting with balance. You can really feel the heart rotate up. And a breath in. And the right hand lowers. Tuck the left toes. Lift the left knee. It's a low lunge. Really sink into the right knee that's bent. And then go ahead and inhale up to high lunge. Organize your body. Feel the wobbles. Beautiful. And turn the palms towards each other. Maybe as you inhale, start to get a little bit longer. And we're going to bend the elbows and pull them back. It's called angel wings. It's a little bit different than the cactus that we're accustomed to, where the elbow and the shoulder are in a line. This really invites the heart to go forward as we draw the elbows back, draw the shoulder blades together like a seam running down the center of your spine. Stay and breathe. And now take the arms high to the sky again. And now you spin your back foot down and open up to warrior two. Look at your right hand. It's in the front, just above your right knee. See if you can sink just a little bit more to that right leg. And then inhale, the right arm goes high. We come into peaceful warrior. Beautiful. Come back to warrior two. Arms are long. On your inhale, you're going to pivot and turn towards the left side of your mat into star pose. Take the arms up high. Feels nice. Feet are parallel. Maybe grow an inch on your next inhale. And then turn your toes out. Start to bend your knees as you exhale. Bring your hands to your thighs. Your thumbs will be on the outside. Just feel that shoulder rotation. And now flip your hands and bring your thumbs to the inside. Tip forward. Let your booty go back. Hands are pressing into the thighs, wrapped around the thighs, thumbs on the inside. We're leaning forward here. Take a breath. Now dip your left shoulder into the middle and turn and look over your right shoulder. Do you feel that twist? It's hard to actually get into the upper spine, but this is a beautiful way. Inhale back to center. And then exhale, drop your right shoulder. Look over your left. Beautiful. Come back to center. Turn your toes parallel again. And now fold over your straightish legs, wide forward fold. And keeping your body low to the ground, turn your right toes back to front, pivot on your heel on the back side, come into that ball mount joint. You're back in that low crescent lunge, but the left leg is strong and active. Press into the hands, engage the belly. Take a breath in and step back to downward facing dog. Left leg this time, drive it up to the sky, toes stay down so the hips stay level. And when you exhale, step it through. And find your low lunge. Keep the right knee off the mat just for a moment. Now go ahead and lower your right knee. Circle the arms up as you come up into Crescent Lunge, low lunge. Take another breath in. Seal the palms together and bring them to your heart. Take a breath. Start to turn to the left. Hook your right elbow to the outside of the left thigh. Take another breath. See if you can turn and look over your left shoulder. Feel that? Stay and breathe. Start to wind the belly back to front. Circle the arms out to the side. Up they go. Big breath. Push the hips slightly forward. Maybe look up. Breathe out. Take another one. Now bring your hands to the mat. Keep your right hand down as your left arm reaches up. That easy twist. Try to rotate the heart up. Take a breath. And now lower your left hand. Lift up your right knee. Tuck the toes. Feel that. Press into the palms. And when you're ready, bring your torso up. That high crescent lunge, the high version of where we just were. Challenge the balance just a little bit. Let's find those angel wings. Take a breath in. Bend your elbows and pull them back. Squeeze your shoulder blades. Create that long seam running down the back. Lift your heart. Stay for a breath. And now inhale, arms go up. When you exhale, find warrior two, left side. Look at your left hand. Plug your entire right foot to the mat. Get deep into the left leg. Feel the heat. Now reverse your warrior, peaceful warrior. Left arm goes to the sky. Reach. Next time you breathe out, come to warrior two again. Now pivot and turn, inhaling to star pose. Facing the right side of your mat. Beautiful, get long. And now when you exhale, turn the toes out. Put your hands on your thighs, lean forward. Create that nice long spine. Thumbs are in, fingers are out. Take a breath. Turn to the right, look over your right shoulder. Come back to center. Look over your left. Come back to center. Parallel the feet, spill over those straight legs in a wide fold. Take your left toes, turn them back to the front of the mat. Walk your hands around and find the low lunge. Right knee is off the mat, strong leg. Look forward, draw the belly in, press into the palms, take a long breath in. Step it back, downward facing dog for a breath. Beautiful. Now look at the top of your mat. Walk your feet. Take as many steps as you need to, and then stay in the fold when you arrive. Next time you inhale, roll up slow as you can. When you get to the top, lower your shoulders and exhale. Circle the arms out. Inhale up, take a peek up there, get long, maybe even lean back. And now swan dive over your legs and fold. We're gonna do that a couple times. Take a halfway lift. Fold even deeper than you were. Beautiful. Now when you inhale, roll up as slow as you can. When you get to the top, exhale, shoulders drop. Inhale, circle the arms out and up, look forward, look up, lift the heart, and then exhale, swan dive. Beautiful. Try that one more time on your own, feeling the rhythm of your breath, the halfway lift. then when you stay in the fold, and then walk your feet in so they're closer together. Take a halfway lift and a fold. Rebuild the spine here. Come all the way up. When you get to the top, just stand, mountain pose. Maybe close your eyes. Feel your body in this still upright position. And ask yourself, what do I need to move out of the way of my flower bed of my life? What do I need to move out of the way? Take the arms high to the sky. Take a breath. Now bend your knees like you're going to sit in a chair. Get heavier into the heel side of your feet. Settle into this powerful pose. Take a breath in. Press the palms together and bring them to your heart and breathe out. And now inhale here. We're going to turn to the right. Your left elbow might hook onto the outside of the right thigh, just like we did in the Crescent Lunge. Keep the spine long. And now twist just a little bit more. Rotate back to front and take a fold. Maybe sway side to side, wiggle the hips. Start to peel the body up again. Come back to Tadasana or mountain pose, that stillness that's upright, that's powerful and poised. This month of optimism and hope and positivity and growth. But before we can really plant the seeds in our soil, we have work to do, a lot of cleaning out, moving away. There might be some old stuff in a flower bed in your yard. It would look like twigs and leaves. But in this flower bed of you, it could be doubt, it could be the past, it could be worry. Take your arms up high. Bend your knees into chair pose. Take another breath in. Bring the palms at your heart when you breathe out and get lower in your chair. Now get long through your spine. Let's turn to the left. Right elbow might hook over the left thigh. It might not. It's no big deal. Take another breath. See if you can twist just a little bit more, that rototiller, that getting rid of the old, turning over, freshening up the soil. One more breath. And now just fold. Unwind and fold. Take a halfway lift and a fold. Plant your hands. Step both feet back to downward facing dog. And now come forward to push-up position or plank pose. Keep the hips nice and high. Take a breath in and lower the body all the way to the mat. Untuck the toes, kind of wiggle the hip points down into the mat. Take your arms out, bent at the elbow like a cactus, palm face down, so the elbows will be off the mat. You might have your forehead down, your chin down. You might even have your eyes closed and turned with one cheekbone on the mat. But just feel the stretch along your chest in front of the armpit there. Beautiful. Now go ahead and turn and put your left cheek on the mat if it's not already there. Keep your arms just like they are. You're going to begin to roll. So the right hip rises. Maybe the right foot comes behind you, but you're laying on your left hip with the arms just like they are. You're going to feel a big opening through the left front part of the shoulder near the armpit along the left chest. Go ahead. Rotate back to a flat belly. Maybe the forehead comes to the mat, maybe the chin, maybe you turn and prepare the right cheek to the mat. And take that whole thing to the other side. Start to lift the left hip off the mat, roll onto your right. Maybe the left foot comes up and over behind just to stabilize you. You feel that stretch on the front of the shoulder into the chest. Go ahead and come back to your belly. Bring your hands just underneath your shoulders. Tuck your toes. Make your way through tabletop back to downward facing dog. Now drop your knees again. Bring your hips back to child's pose. Maybe the knees go wide to the edges of your mat and the heart melts down towards the floor. And start to rise up to all fours. We're going to take thread the needle, our final twist of the practice. Push the weight just a little bit into the left hand, left knee. Bring the right arm up to the sky. Maybe you're a little bit more open. You can turn the head and look up. And then your right hand is going to weave through that window and reach all the way over to the left side of your mat, palm face up. And then you lower the body onto the right cheekbone and the right shoulder. You feel this beautiful twist in the upper back called thread the needle. Close your eyes. And slowly slip your right arm through that hole and come back to all fours. Reset the body. Shift the weight to the right hand, right knee. Left arm goes high. And then lower the left arm, weave it through the window, lower onto the left shoulder, left cheekbone. Close your eyes. Start to slip the left arm through. Bring the hips back towards the heels, and then just off to one side and swing your legs around in front. Bring the soles of your feet together and then push them away. It's a seated star pose. We're going to find just a little bit twist here, not much. Slide your hands to your ankles, or maybe the insides of your feet. Take a breath in. Just turn, drop your left shoulder and look over your right. Just a tiny twist here. Come back to center. Drop the right shoulder, look over the left. Go ahead and come on back. Take a breath. Lead your sternum forward. As you breathe out, fold this seated star. You might tuck your chin, let your head be heavy. Slowly begin to come up and lay all the way down on your back. And then draw your knees into your chest. Interlace your fingers around your right leg. Let your left leg go long onto the mat. Keep squeezing the right knee into the chest, maybe towards the armpit. Using your left hand, guide your right knee over to the left, a final supine twist. Straighten your right arm out to the side and look at it, and then close your eyes. Close your eyes. Come back to center and switch sides. Squeeze the left knee in, lengthen the right leg long on your mat. Start to bring the knee over and then turn your head. Stay and breathe. Now go ahead and come back to a flat spine. One final squeeze in. Feet come to the mat. Soles of the feet come together. Arms go out wide. Now you might decide just to stay here. You might decide to lengthen the body into Shavasana, final pose. Take a really big breath in. A long breath out. Settle. Start to deepen your breath, drawing in all the way to the throat. As we embark on a new month, a new time together, start to prepare to grow. And I hope that you enjoyed this twisty practice as a symbol of turning over that winter soil and cleaning out so that we can begin that process of planting seeds. Start to find some movement in the body or stay a little longer. Thank you for sharing your practice with me. I look forward to seeing you again soon. Namaste.